Yo, it's real guys, real talk. Let's go.
Welcome to the show.
Yo.
What's up, guys? Welcome back.
Leaving those claps in there on the last one I'm working on.
Just leaving them in there.
Anthony was doing a few of these, and you can barely pick them up, and it's kind of cute, but then later it's real loud.
And they're just golf clapping.
But now I have 7 different ones to choose from. So
What am I gonna do?
It's really aligned for our audio. Oh my gosh! All right, so we're doing the fall of comedy.
Dude, fall of comedy.
Crazy.
From the 90s to now?
Yeah.
Dude, it's a complete
We're going from
different universe.
So you got stuff like, I don't know if I'm sure you guys have seen it, but if you haven't, go back and watch some of the old Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy stand-up stuff.
Oh,
dude, Eddie Murphy's great, man.
Eddie Murphy used to be
kills it.
Very raunchy.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
But his stuff landed. Really
you look at shows from back in the day, like All in the Family and Sanford and Son. There's racist undertones, but everybody laughed about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
The Beverly Hills Cop.
That movie was amazing.
Dude, that movie slaps.
That's really close to his actual comedy that I saw.
Oh yeah.
But that's kind of the same timing.
Yeah.
Right. 90s. Right?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
dude.
90s movies were
great.
Were different, man.
I mean, SNL was way different in the 90s compared to now.
The last SNL that I actually laughed at was the one with what's his name? He does the clean comedy. He doesn't is it Matt? No, Nate Bargatze, where he's George Washington.
Oh, the George Washington skits. Oh, those are amazing.
That was the best one I've seen.
Yeah.
It's we'll have a land of numbers.
They had a lot. I like their stand-up. That goes back to Whose Line Is It Anyway? I think that was really good too.
Yeah, well,
that's
those
a little
guys.
Newer,
yeah, well,
those
guys were. I mean, that was
that show
90s.
went forever.
Yeah,
dude.
it was in the 90s, man. But that was
I wonder how long.
Which one?
Years? Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Oh, Whose Line? Yeah, that was
a lot. The same guys.
Couldn't you just imagine?
It was going on till the late 2000s, I think. Yeah,
I thought it's still going on though. I think it's still on. It's just different comedians now.
Oh well, yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, at this point,
I mean, that's got to be exhausting, dude, to be that quick-witted all the time.
All the time. You got to. They're so smart.
They're really you have to be on point all the time, dude.
So you got Robin Williams. That sticks out. The guy I was trying to say earlier, and I never nailed it. He passed away.
Robin Williams.
Doing he was doing coke or did some sort of drug, and it probably ended up killing him. Heavy set guy.
I know you're talking about Chris Farley.
Chris Farley.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
the funny guy.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey's. That was what I was gonna say. Him.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, his prime.
Yeah.
The guy from Home Alone. He's in all sorts of other things.
Yeah.
And from Cool Runnings.
Oh, Cubing.
Heavy set.
Cool Runnings? I don't think it was Cool Runnings. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Was it Cuba Knight? What's his name? Cuba.
That's not the guy. That's a different guy.
It's
the
No. You're talking. I think you're talking about the kid. I'm saying the.
The
heavy set guy in the back of the box truck that they're.
Yeah.
John Candy.
Dude, John Candy.
That's it.
Yep. Yeah.
So
well, I mean, what's that movie where he's the uncle? Uncle Buck.
Yeah, Uncle Buck.
Uncle
was
Buck.
great,
the
dude.
giant pancake.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the car.
It was
you can't flip it.
Yeah.
It was a more realistic comedy. I feel like today's comedy does not really touch realistic stuff in a way.
No.
I feel like
that
that comedy's we're just hanging out, talking amongst each other, it's like person to person, genuine. Yeah. It's it's really genuine.
So
some charged with political angles. And
always,
stuff.
yeah.
So that was the
constant.
one. So that one comedian lady, I can't think of her name, but she was on stage, and this was the height of COVID, its peak, and she was yep. Double vaxxed and talking all this crap about other people, which who cares, right? But
double it and give it to the next person.
Yeah. So, but then she collapsed on stage and went into cardiac arrest. You remember that?
I remember that.
She's toast. It's gone.
I don't know if she died. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but she definitely collapsed on stage.
Talking about it.
But every time I see comedians now, it's always just a ton of crowd work. And and which I don't mind crowd work,
but to an extent.
But if that's the only set that you're doing is just crowd work, so who's that real handsome dude?
I was wondering if you're gonna say guy I'm thinking of.
Who are you thinking of?
The one guy.
So he's on that podcast. They just had that Christian guy go on there, and they didn't roast him. They were cool about it. It's, God, I'll think of it. Tall guy. With the names, you know this. Dude.
He's a guy.
He's a dude. He's got a face.
Oh man, what is the room? I'll look it up.
We'll look it up. Go look it up.
I'll look
you
it
know,
up. Don't look at me looking at my phone.
You know, I think
don't look at your phone unless you're watching us.
Yeah, in today's time, there are so few good comedians. Like the few now, I think of like Key and Peele.
Yeah,
great.
Like great, you know, great. Like that. The skits they did were some of the best in history.
Oh yeah,
like they were perfect.
Dave Chappelle, I think Dave Chappelle was the goat at skit comedy.
Yeah,
like
Dave
that.
Chappelle was
like my favorite one is will always be the Trading Spouses Racial Edition. That one was always hilarious. Like, he's like, all right, T-Mart, time out, and then he's like, time out is sweet. You know, he's got the anyway.
I
can't get too much into that.
No,
Wesley Huff was on their channel. I do not remember.
Talking about Andrew Santino.
Yeah.
The ginger guy?
No.
Aw.
I was so close there. All right, I'll keep working on it.
Bobby
keep working
back to me.
See, there's another guy.
I saw them live, though.
Bobby Lee and Andrew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it
Bobby's
was...
Bobby's
crazy.
Yeah.
Bobby's the Asian dude, right?
Yeah, I'm Bobby
Dude,
Mama.
so they're talking about the Dalai Lama. Do you know about this?
I know about this.
Okay. They're talking about the Dalai Lama.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when, like, the Dalai Lama sucked that whatever kid's tongue, and it was super awkward. Okay. So that really happened.
Super weird.
And so
it did happen, yeah.
Later in the skit, they are, like, joking about it. And he's like, I want one fat chick that I can Dalai Lama. And so a girl raised her hand, comes up there, and he sucks her tongue on stage. It was super awkward.
talking about Kill Tony?
No, this was live. Bobby.
This was
Bad
live.
Friends.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bad
really?
Friends. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
It was crazy.
Their
they
podcast
were actually
is
like super high or drunk or something.
Their podcast is super funny.
I'm working on this. Sorry.
Even shows. I look at the TV shows from the 90s at least.
Well, they were
right?
a lot more wholesome too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's only one real wholesome, I guess, TV actor, Tim Allen.
Yeah.
You know, he does like Counting Gears or what's the one that was before?
Home Improvement.
Home Improvement, but
Yeah.
there's another one in the middle. You remember it was like a
Modern Family? Or
No,
was
that's a
that
different
with,
one.
No, that was with what's his name? Modern Family was with the dude from
Flagrant.
Who?
God, Flagrant.
Flagrant?
The main guy on Flagrant.
You gotta give me a name.
Okay.
I've never seen
Flagrant.
I'm just keep yelling out stuff.
Yeah.
It just doesn't.
Where is it at? Last Man Standing.
Oh, that's right.
So, you know, like, very few actors can just do good shows that's wholesome.
I know exactly what show you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, you know, very few. And especially in today's world, there's no really good, wholesome comedy show.
No, man. It's also so like one show that I used to watch a lot with Sam, and I cannot think of the name of it right now.
Top Gear.
No, I wish.
It's
I
an
wish
amazing
watched
show.
that.
I wish it was still on.
Schultz.
Andrew
That's
Schultz.
who it. Okay.
Yes,
Sorry
Andrew
about that,
Schultz.
guys.
You did it.
Rough with names,
He's
man.
very funny.
He does a lot of crowd work.
Yes, but he's very funny with it. But
He is.
Very funny.
Yeah.
He was okay.
So like
funny. I can't say some of the stuff.
So like that's
about.
the dude who's like like kind of Italian looking guy.
100%.
Yeah. So he does one where
tall
he's
too,
like,
which is weird.
he's like, you Indian? And he's like, yeah. He's like Punjabi, right? And he's like, yeah. He's like, they got that bracelet. And the dude, they're like, yeah. And he's like, that bracelet, that's a sick bracelet. He's like, you know, back in the day, that used to hold a sheath to keep them, you know, protected from swords and stuff. Was the Punjabi were the warrior people of India, which is true.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, you know, over the years, that meaning has changed. Now it's used to rest on the steering wheel of an Uber.
Oh,
Dude, but it crushed, dude.
He knows
crushed.
his history.
Yeah.
A lot of these people are pretty smart.
To be a comedian, I think you have to be very smart, man. I could never
100%.
do it because the only thing I can do is like quote movies. That's for some reason.
You do have a superpower.
So like, but like some of these guys, man, like, there's one guy that always pops up on my, like, when I'm trying to go to bed, like just scrolling through reels. There's two guys actually. One guy, I can't think of his name, but he's kind of more wholesome with it, but he's very funny the way he says stuff. And the other guy loves like racist jokes.
Yeah.
So he's talking about, he's like, I was trying to learn Spanish, so I can talk to my gardener who's Mexican. And he's like, I walked out and he said something in Spanish and he's like, but what I really said was, can you check or can you clear Mexicans or something to that degree?
Like verify.
But he was like,
can you vet him?
Yeah, can you mow my yard is what he was trying to say,
Yeah.
but he really said like, can you get rid of Mexicans or something like that,
yeah.
right? But it crushed, it killed, like everybody laughed, And a lot of people nowadays, man, get so offended when they go to comedy shows and they act like they're gonna win. You're not gonna win with a comedian, especially a good one.
No, there's no way.
Matt Rife is who I was thinking of. Matt
it's
Rife
like,
does a lot.
It's like having like a rapper.
He is handsome.
Mm-hmm.
Like a real rapper and a real artist.
I don't really like his stuff though. Sorry.
Yeah,
he's not good.
He's like real, like get that womanizer vibe. I don't like it. Anyway,
it's like same for comedians. If you're an artist, music artist, rapper or something, you have to put stuff out just like this on the spot sometimes. These comedians are good.
There was
to come out. I remember in high school, even middle school, like I would say I was pretty smart, but to have that clever response so quickly.
Yeah, the wittiness.
That took some priming, and some people they were kind of like nerds, but because they could just hammer that out real quick, and it be fire, they were cool.
There was
the coolest
that video. I don't know if you guys saw it, but it was Busta Rhymes, and he had this dude in the studio, some new rapper who was trying to get Busta to like produce his stuff, and Busta Rhymes is listening to it, and it's like, you remember old like when Fetty Wap first came out, like and it was like that, but it was like, and Busta Rhymes' face is like the whole time he's just disgusted by it.
Really,
which is getting into like you're trying to work with like
it's kind of true though,
like trying to work with real comedians or real. So like going on like a show like Kill Tony. As like a first timer,
brutal, dude.
And you don't do good. Like it's just like because Tony himself is very funny
and clever,
and he's extremely quick. So he did that
so fast.
He used to do this thing where, he would like they would bring random people in and they'd like roast each other.
Yeah.
So I brought in these two black dudes, right? And he said. Like they said something about Tony, and Tony's like, "Hey, you guys look like a before and after for a failed product." And he's like, "What's your guys' rap name like type?" Or he said something like type 1 and type A, or type 2 and type B, like for diabetes or something. You know what I mean? Like he's like, "Oh, your left foot looks like it's missing." Like he just killed it, and the guys like had nothing, like no response.
Or there's one guy that I think he's getting kind of famous, but he was responding. Like he would like the way he laughed was so contagious. Like he didn't take it away from the comedian that was roasting him. He was entering into how funny it was, and I thought that was smart. At least like versus looking like a loser. At least you're laughing.
Yeah,
with him.
I think a lot of it nowadays has been killed by PC. People are afraid of comedy now. And
well,
everything.
think about Dave Chappelle. I could so
Dave Chappelle still does pretty good.
Dude, he kills it, but he's changed some. So like I was watching.
We had that big accident. Too, remember?
Yeah. I never even thought of that. But so I was watching he left originally because they wanted the PC stuff. That's why I was sitting in my room. I don't think I was old enough to drive yet.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm watching it on one of these black and white stupid TVs with antenna.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way I could watch stuff late at night and not get in trouble. And so I don't know why my parents weren't on to me. Like, come on, dude, I have a tiny little TV next to my bed. But anyway, I turned that sucker on and wear headphones that plug in. And I would watch his stuff, dude. Oh, yeah. And my buddy and I, Jordan, shout out, he had a walkie-talkie, right? So I didn't have a cell phone.
Yeah.
And so we'd walkie-talkie about like, hey, man, it's on, dude. That was fire. We talked, whatever the language was back then. Dude, his stuff was so funny.
Yeah.
I'm crying.
I know.
And my friend he's black as well, so like we didn't really feel
Everybody got the smoke though.
Everyone
did.
Like no one was concerned.
It's like Eddie Murphy
for life.
Yeah.
He went after everyone.
Yeah,
Right.
You know?
And even if he wasn't, it just felt like I was allowed to laugh at something that was inappropriate.
Yeah.
And not be judged by it.
So there was
That's
like,
the whole point,
like
right?
I've said this for years, man. Like stereotypes are funny.
Yeah.
You know,
100%.
and like everybody's got them. We've got them.
Making fun of a weakness kind of makes it less heavy. To carry,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely, dude.
Yeah.
Like you look at what Key and Peele did. Like
Oh,
all
yes.
of their skits, man. Like
Like
so,
like the best.
The Terry.
Yeah, like
Gosh,
that's
dude,
the
it's my
combat.
favorite.
That's the combat sheet, Mr. Jonathan.
You got to be ready to drac some sklouse.
Yeah, dude. Like, well, all that was just
I
like
know that
an,
whole skit.
like just
it's
an over exaggerated, like
Yeah.
really hood person who
Yeah.
is really terrified of like terrorists or terrorists.
Or they're like he's trying to do what he's supposed to do to be a Hispanic gangbanger. Like,
Yeah.
I don't love you, cause he's like dropping tears, like I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to kill you, cause I love you.
They or the one where they do the football draft or like the football like
yeah,
It's Lamonte LeSwanch.
yeah.
Yeah, they're doing that. What are they?
Waxon, Flaxon, Jackson, Blackson, you know?
Yeah.
Frigidaire.
Yeah,
Quintilius.
yeah.
From University of Ohio, Michigan.
And then they get
Yeah.
to the whole end of this. They get to the whole end of the skit, and it's like Blake Smith, Omaha University.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like thanks, you know.
Yeah, no, I don't know, man. I do feel, I feel somewhat like there are a few comedians still willing to stick their neck out and
Sure.
go against
Yeah.
it, which is cool. You know,
Do you think they won't have a platform? Is the concern?
so like on
they'll
our
be
like
doxxed?
on
I think so.
me and Sam's
Yeah.
honeymoon.
I think so.
Like me and her went to we went to the comedy show on board, man, and it was
Fire?
raunchy and like racial
Uh,
undertones.
I
It was
think-
hilarious, but everybody was laughing, and it was just a great
You
time.
know, I think if you go to comedy shows, it's completely different than what we see online.
I went to Larry the
Yeah.
Cable Guy,
Yeah.
and homeboy curses. By
Oh,
the
yeah.
way. And I was blown away by that.
That one guy. What was that set that him and three other guys were on?
Oh, that was
Jeff Fox.
Jeff Foxworthy.
Jeff
Oh, Blue Collar Comedy
Blue
Tour.
Collar Comedy Tour, dude.
Yeah, that was Jeff Foxworthy, Larry the Cable Guy.
I know the third guy you're talking about.
The guy with the cigar.
He always has
and
got
the
a glass of whiskey.
Yeah.
I
and a
didn't think he was
cigar.
that funny, but
My
I was
favorite
young.
thing he ever did was he talks about like he was on a plane and the dude that was next to him was really scared, and he was like, the guy was, you know, he's like, don't worry, you know, everything will be all right. He's like, well, what happens, you know, how far will we go on, you know, one engine? And he's like, all the way to the scene of the crash. You know, I always thought that was hilarious.
That
Yeah.
is funny.
Yeah.
I would like to watch it now because I watched that. Dude, that was out when we were young.
Well, that's old.
Like
yeah.
that was like
I would
the
like to watch that.
Jeff
Yeah.
Foxworthy's redneck word of the day. He would
Well-
do.
Oh, that's.
Well, I
remember that
watched
stuff.
Napoleon Dynamite recently.
Yeah.
If you loved that growing up, never watch it when you're older.
Yeah.
It'll ruin it.
Yeah.
It ruined it. I was like, dude, I thought this was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Oh, yeah.
terrible.
The best part of
Terrible.
that whole
Yeah.
movie is when he grabs the steak off the guy's plate with his hands and squeezes the crap out of it. It just nails him in the side of the face. That's the best part of the whole movie.
Mhm.
Everything else is terrible.
But
But it was such a
Yeah.
cult movie. You know, all right,
It
so
is.
that's like
Good for
a
Pedro.
Christmas Story.
Oh, love it,
Ralphie,
dude.
right?
Love
Yeah.
Ralphie.
Best
His
part of the
little
whole movie.
Loser brother.
Is when he's like, when the dogs get the turkey and he's like screaming, just no, you can't even understand him. But he's like, son of a gun," you know, and he's just like, you know what I mean?
His dad.
Yeah, the dad,
Yeah,
you
he's-
know.
he fights the furnace downstairs.
Yeah, have you
and
ever,
now he
you
describes
should,
that.
You should look up some of the Family Guy skits they do for that movie when he's like, but I didn't say fudge, I said beep.
Dude, like even the soap in the mouth, but for me the best part of that entire movie is when the kid gets his tongue stuck to the pole.
Oh, the pole?
Oh, that was awesome.
But the bell rang.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, but the bell rang.
bell.
The kid, the one kid, he's like, holy cow, it's the fire department.
And they're just sitting. He's sitting there waving his
Yeah,
arms
yeah, yeah.
through the window.
Flick.
Yeah,
dude, Flick got...
and he's got bandages.
Dude,
on
he
his
got
tongue.
cooked that whole movie with between
He's
the
so
the
great,
mom,
dude.
you know, beating
It's
the crap
actually
out
a
of
great
him.
movie,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Oh, it
that
is.
movie
Love
was
watching
not
it.
supposed to be as big as it was.
Oh,
Same
it's
thing
great.
with National Lampoon stuff.
Or Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber was really funny.
Dumb and Dumber's great.
It is.
You know, it's not a comedy, But have you seen Treasure Planet? Did you ever watch that growing up?
Yeah,
Oh
I've seen it. It's a
gosh.
great
I've
show.
seen Treasure
It
Island.
bombed. It was one of their most expensive movies that they
Yeah.
made, and it bombed. Actually, the producers, in order producers or direction, whatever, help make the movie. They had been asking to do this for like 7 movies prior.
Really?
Each movie, hey, we want to do
Is it a Disney movie?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
so they did
Treasure
Hercules.
Planet. It's great.
And that was the agreement. If we do Hercules for you, immediately we start Treasure Planet.
Yeah.
And it
Hercules
bombed in theaters.
crushed.
And dude, it's my favorite.
Oh, it's a
movie.
cult classic.
It's
It's
absolutely, dude.
it's like Treasure Planet. Then it goes into Atlantis.
Yeah,
Journey to Atlantis.
was great
you know?
too, man.
Yeah.
It's the same vibe,
Journey to the
same
Center of the
directors.
World was really good, I thought.
Oh, with the guy who plays the mummy.
Oh,
What
that's
was it?
Brendan Fraser.
Brendan
Journey
Fraser,
to the
yeah.
end of the Journey to the Center of the World,
Yeah.
and then Journey to Journey to Atlantis. I thought, right?
Yeah.
Where they that's with The Rock though, I think. The
Huh.
second one.
No, yeah.
I don't
Something,
know if
yeah.
I've seen the second. I just saw the one where they fly
You know what
around.
movie
on the
frustrates
things.
me is Real Steel. I
I know this.
hate that little kid in that movie. It's about the
Yeah.
robot boxing.
With Hugh Jackman.
Oh no, I never watched that.
Yeah, it wasn't
Hugh
that good.
Jackman's in
It
it.
wasn't that good.
I really liked it, except
Really?
for that kid.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, my dad tried to watch it with my dad. He's like, I'm not
There
watching
was a
this.
boxing movie, like I don't know if it's bare knuckle boxing or some sort of boxing movie back in our day.
Oh, you're talking about Never
Everyone
Back Down?
loved. Yeah.
Never Back Down, dude.
And I hated to even think I would like that movie. I like that.
Yeah, dude. That movie was solid.
Yeah.
Don't fight outside the gym. This is the only
No,
rule.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
That dude's an actual monster in real life, by the
yeah,
way.
he's yoked, dude.
Yeah.
And
You know, I'm on SNL's page right now, just browsing. One thing I've noticed is
yeah.
if you are too one way, they'll
Yeah.
get rid of you just in a second.
Like to left or right?
Yes, too one way anyway.
Now, I
Maybe
will
I'm
say
wrong.
this, though, but they've always done the thing with the presidents, always.
Oh yeah, no, they're not. I just mean like
Everyone's
just
fair game, but I could be wrong. I'm already a little biased, right?
Yeah.
But I would say that I see SNL since I've been an adult, at least,
Mm-hmm.
very left leaning. Now it
Yeah.
doesn't mean that they're far left or
Yeah.
alt left.
oh, they
I'm just
still
saying
do
It's
general. yeah.
mainly left leaning,
I agree.
non-conservative,
Yeah.
liberal views, and it's like almost. I think I get the vibe, which I get. It's funny to play on.
Yeah.
But that they genuinely think a bunch of hillbillies.
Right.
That's the vibe
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
that I feel
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
actually believe in.
Yeah.
So I don't really like that, and I also don't like some of the woke stuff they're doing. I've been seeing that a lot. They're calming down from it, actually.
They
Yeah.
are. They
So
have.
that's
They've.
good.
Yeah.
Thank God.
That show
Yeah.
that I was talking about, man, maybe you
With
guys know
the,
the name of it.
They have.
It's with the family, and they have an adopted black brother, but the dad dies, but the dad comes back and sees the one son as a ghost, and we really enjoyed it because it's pretty wholesome. You know, it was
I don't even remember.
it was on it's
It's a
on
new show?
MSNBC.
Old show?
It's older new.
It wasn't a comedy
Okay.
or what?
No, it was not a comedy. No.
So
Okay.
And then it got like, I remember like when the George Floyd thing happened, they got super heavy into that,
Yeah.
bringing that into the show as like it affected him, and then like COVID, and I was just
they brought him out and said that.
like they made it a point to put it in the show. You know, this was like before like the trial or any of that kind of stuff. You know what I
Nah.
mean? So, and then they did the whole COVID thing, and they're like, you know, masks everywhere, and like, which, dude, everybody can do their own thing. I don't care, but like, it just got way too
Yeah.
It got too.
PC for me.
Yeah,
Well-
I think the race bait thing's an easy trap for
Oh,
people to get
100%,
into
It is.
on both sides.
100%.
Mhm.
You know,
It's
it
and they
sucks,
go
though.
with it so much. That's what's wrong with comedy now.
Yeah.
They get
Yeah.
something and they just
You could be funny,
Yeah.
and in a way, I like the racial undertones. I think that's a fair way of saying it.
Mhm.
Stereotypes, etc. Right, but like, not wearing some open.
well,
wound.
Yeah,
it's realistic.
yeah,
It's realistic
Sure.
and it's funny.
See, like I
Right.
watch
It's like
stuff,
Key and Peele.
being fair.
Yeah.
Fully. Or back in the day.
There's that one,
SNL, the old
like,
SNL.
Like I feel uncomfortable.
Eddie Murphy.
With
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle, he's the little pixie, right? And he's talking about, he's on an airplane. They're talking about food, and anyway, it goes into this like skit of he's trying to get fish, not fried chicken, and the pixie's like panicking, like
Yeah.
And then they like, wait, what type of fish? Because I'm sorry, we're out of. He's like, what type of fish? He's like, catfish. Woo, you know.
Oh yeah.
The pixie goes off. Catfish, whatever. And so, you know, I think it's funny.
That's the one where the collard greens, dude.
Yeah, and right. But and it's funny, but like I didn't even think I would say this because it's getting serious. But like, what if it kind of felt like a trap? Like if I laugh at that, even though no one will see me, is it designed to exploit that?
No. No, man.
Is it wrong? Am I set up on purpose to laugh at this?
I don't think so, dude.
That's part of the system.
What else would be funny?
Machine.
Like, I mean, you just can't like invent.
You can't. No.
Yeah, making fun of
Like,
someone's small arm or something.
You look at like, all right. So you look at like Kevin Hart's like rise to the top, dude.
Yeah.
And watch his stuff, man. Like most of his stuff wasn't clean.
No.
You know, where he's talking about like, you know, everything's about being in the hood and it's all hood comedy, and it's like some of the stuff he said is funny, so why can't I laugh at it too, right?
Yeah. So I had something in the Army that was really cool. I never felt it wasn't like law enforcement, like you couldn't, or even our job, like you couldn't. The barriers were not even there,
right?
Because you're one team, and you're gonna get your butt beat if you cross that line, or at least you're gonna go to the wood line.
One sound,
one shot, one kill, and whatever. So
make it count.
Marines.
Yeah.
But seriously, it seemed there was a guy. I'm gonna dime him out. John Coley. We call him John Coffee because he was, love the guy, dude. He was a sheriff and whatnot when he got out, and dude, we would joke so hard with each other, like about those things. Everyone was, and everything's cool because we know we're going to battle, learning whatever with each other. And I made the mistake of like trying to make not a joke, but like I understood what would it be like to kind of live in a minority, low income area, like that they have the same chances maybe we do, whatever. I just I didn't have exposure because I wasn't in that environment, right? And he I remember to this day, he really corrected me. And I was like, dang, dude, I didn't mean to cross the line here.
No.
I wasn't saying anything weird. I just was uneducated on, all right, dude, you don't know anything about this.
Right.
And I don't want to hear that you do. And I was like, oh. So we're not going to talk about that until you actually. And it set it kind of what it did. I think it did set a social boundary where I go, okay, look, I don't know it all.
Yeah.
There's
it's impossible to know it all.
No, it is. It is very impossible.
We could joke around about stuff that's risky.
Yeah. Yeah, I think comedy, if you have the understanding of what's going on, I think if someone is not fully woke or have the ideology of left or right, and they just know, hey, this is real.
Yeah.
You know, like, comedy is real. And if someone is doing,
like, you won't laugh that hard.
Yeah, Key and Peele, they know what they're saying is real. They know they're not lying. They know this is real.
It's gonna connect.
It's gonna connect.
Yeah, I've always been a big fan of real comedy. Like,
yes, it is real comedy, and that's why it's funny, because this is a
barriers.
real stereotype. It's not fake.
You're right.
This is real, and they know it's real. And,
you're right.
And it's vice versa across the board, and. Too many people don't want that. They said, "Oh, well, you're laughing at this, even though it's real. I don't care."
Yeah, it's just denying that there's dirt under a mat doesn't mean there's not dirt on the mat. You just can't see it's still there, and that acknowledgement and bringing it to light, I think, always helps it heal. I think Morgan Freeman talked about. No, he did. I actually remember him saying, "Racism is never going to be dead if we keep talking about it." Right? And that's way in the future, right? But like, I get the idea of. Until we stop feeding this monster and acknowledging it, it's going to continue to have power.
I've always said this, man. Like, there is just terrible people all across the board. And there's really good people all across the board.
Yeah.